Hello everyone, my name is Obedia Obinjesi and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to use the KiCad to draw a schematic circuit. So we first have to open the schematic software on our desktop. You double click to open the schematic software. So I have ongoing projects. So we first have to go to the file to be able to get a new worksheet or a new work page. We have to go to the file, select new project. You click on the new project and you have to select the tool. So you click on save to save the project you want to work on. So when you click on it, when you are done saving it and you click on it, this is what you are going to see on your interface. So you first have to look through. This is the project 2 KiCad PCB editor, and here is the schematic KiCad editor. So you first have to click on the schematic editor to open up the schematic workplace for you to draw your circuit. So now this is the workplace of the schematic diagram. This is how you are going to see it when you open a new project in your schematic editor. So first you have to know how to navigate through this workplace. So looking at the right side of your software or interface, you're going to see the place symbols. This shows your place symbols. It means when you click on it, you have a menu. A menu will pop up on your screen telling you to select or type the name of the component you want to use in constructing your circuit. So now type resistor. So R, which is resistor. So we have to a lot of components will appear starting from the name R. So now you have resistor. You have to click on it to bring it to the working space. Now we have the resistor selected. So now we can close this and cancel the command. Yeah, so now the command has been cancelled. You can also press on the A key to bring up the component. Now you can type the name of another component you want to use. Maybe let's say ground. So now we have our ground component here. You choose it, you bring it to the workboard here. You can also right click on the work place to cancel the command, or you can press on the escape key on your keyboard to exit the command. So now now we have this as a ground. So now we have two components here. So this is a way of getting your component to the schematic workplace when using the KiCad. Very simple and easy using this software. To be able to draw your circuit, you can component you can select your component by you can click on it and move it around. Yeah, you can move it around and also select the wire, the draw wire here is a draw wire. So when you select the draw wire, you can be able to connect the pins of the circuit together. Component, you can rotate it by pressing the R button. R button. Yeah, you can rotate it any how you want. So you can rotate it by selecting the R button. I'm just making an example of how to connect the circuit when using this software. So it complete means this is how you can use the KiCad to draw a circuit. So it's very easy and simple when starting a new project. I have ongoing project here. Okay, so now I have Obedaya Arduino Mega. So this is a complete setup or a complete schematic diagram, but this is a PCB board of Arduino Mega. So let's convert it to a schematic diagram or schematic circuit. So we are converting it to a schematic circuit. Okay. Okay, so this is a schematic circuit of the Arduino Mega. This is how it looks like. So we have the component, we have all the components set, and this is how it is drawn. So in this, you can convert this to a PCB, but before you convert this to a PCB, you have to choose all the components one. You have to choose its footprint for the component before you can convert to the PCB. So now you click on the component you want to choose the footprint, you double click on it to appear. So you search for a footprint in the option, the pop-up option. Here you see the footprint. When you click on it, you see that it already has a footprint here. When you click on the three dashes here, the footprint has to appear. So we wait for a while, wait for the footprint to appear. So all the circuit drawings here, all the component drawings here has a footprint before you can be able to update it to the PCB. So we wait for a while to see the footprint of this particular USB mini here. So we are waiting for. So this is the footprint of the. This is the footprint for the USB mini. The USB mini. Yeah, this is the footprint of the USB mini. So this represents this. So this is the footprint. So we have to convert this schematic diagram to a PCB of the Arduino Mega. So before you can convert it, you have to update the it first. You have to update it. You can go to tools, you can go to update from this library. Go to update. So here you run to check if all the connections are correct. If everything is correct, if you get errors, there will be a tick here showing we have 3 errors or 4 errors, but here we have none errors. So we proceed to convert it to the PCB. So you click the PCB switch editor, you click on it to convert the schematic diagram to a PCB. This is my PCB. You can also click on the 3D to see the actual model you are working on, how it looks like and how it will be when done with the work. So this is the 3D print of the PCB. So you can just rotate it around, see how it is look like when you are done with your model. Yeah, so this is how it will look like when everything is done with it. the model. So this is the 3D view of the Arduino Mega. So when you are done with your model, and the schematic, you can also use the free routing to route everything in the